Hey mini enthusiasts, how you doing? Welcome back. I hope you're having a great day. And I thought I'd do another bit of an unboxing. So I've ordered loads of stuff recently, sit there in the evening after having had a few beers, and I can't remember what I've ordered sometimes, so I thought I'd go through it quickly. Let me just sort out the bench first though. So we've got our Heritage front panel, try not to dent it. And we've got our wings. So let's just get them out of the way. We can lay everything out then and have a look, can't we? So I've got a couple of bits out already. I have a, I can't remember what they call this, but this is a plate where the brake and clutch master cylinder go on. It also holds the front engine steady or top engine steady. That comes as a kit. I think it was from Mini Mine, but it's quite a good little kit. That comes with the gaskets, the washers, and the nuts to go on as well. I've also got a bulkhead repair plate for the top engine steady, because remember it's broken off on Sprout. It's just mild steel that, but it's one from Smithy Bits. They're reinforced, so it's 3mm thick. Is it 3mm? 3mm thick mild steel, and it's at a slight angle, so it allows you to get the top arm bush in properly. There are some cheaper ones which are either thinner metal or they're not quite as good. So we got that. Also bought a box of just nuts and bolts in mini sort of sizes and threads. Yeah, just because metric nuts and bolts are easy to come by, but yeah, specific for mini these are. They're not stainless steel, they are just zinc plated. The reason I don't go for stainless steel is because unless it's a show car, stainless steel is much harder. They tend to do this thing called galling, where if the thread binds at all when you do it up, or there's any friction, it galls the nut. You end up breaking the bolt, and stainless steel's harder as well, and it causes the nuts and bolts to vibrate loose. It's alright if you've got nylock ones on everything. But Sprout will be a very nice car, but it won't be, I don't know, it's unlikely to be a show car. You know, it'll be still a car you can enter in show and shines and that, but it's not there. It's not going to be all about bling, so not too worried about stainless nuts and bolts. Big box here from Mini Spares. I cannot remember what's in here, so let's just have a look. Aha. So that should be a set of mini special wheel arches. Let's just have a look. Be interesting to see how good a quality they are, because I don't think the original Rover ones are available anymore, so you're just getting plastic. The originals were plastic anyway, but they're all right. I was a little bit cautious about these because, yeah, they're sort of aftermarket plastic. I know the plastic's never quite as good as the originals. They're okay, they're nothing fantastic, but they're like 20 quid I think for a full set. So that's what it is, unless I can get hold of some genuine Rover ones. What else we've got? Exhaust manifold gasket, or inlet manifold gasket, and that's the proper injection mini one. Heater cable, just because the one is knackered on Sprout. Windscreen fillets front and rear. I hate all this stuff they've got in the boxes. Some new seam strips. They look alright. It's always a bit of a worry when they've already got a little bit of surface rust on them. I suppose they are just, they're not protected, they're just metal. MPI throttle cable, because the outer split on the original. What's this? Oh, pot joint. It should be a pot joint. Yeah, it is. So that's that. I can't remember why I'm doing a pot joint. I know. Why am I putting a pot joint on it? Well, one reason I know is because for some reason it's got an odd pot joint on it, so the bearing in the middle doesn't match the housing on the outer. I can't quite remember. I remember there being something with kit in the drive shafts, and we borrowed the drive shaft. That's it, we borrowed a drive shaft off Sprout, and then I later got given a drive shaft to go back on Sprout, so I put that on, and for whatever reason, I think I just let the pot joint fall to bits. So it's got a mismatched pot joint on it anyway, but they're not expensive, so that's a new pot joint. What else? Front subframe teardrop mount, standard. It's like Christmas, isn't it? Pair of dry shaft oil seals. Cuddly toy. Another windscreen fillet. A MPI fan belt. A pair of check strap gaskets. Some rivets for the wheel arch. 16 rivets nonetheless. 16? Yeah, I think it's 16. Jesus. A pair of diff housing gaskets. Just a drive shaft housing gaskets, and they're the genuine ones as well. They're about, I'm sure non-genuine ones are about 30p, and genuine ones are about £3, so they're a lot more expensive, but I don't want them to leak. What else have we got? Pair of engine mounts, because one side's knackered. A pair of rear subframe mounts. I don't think there's anything wrong with them, but they're really not expensive. Might as well do them. A gear shift oil seal. I've already put a gear shift oil seal in Sprout. I'd done it when I very first got it because it was leaking everywhere. But I didn't have the new, this is like the upgraded one. It's got an alloy sleeve in it. And the rubber gaiter as well, so don't cost much. I thought I'd get one of them. Woo! Some top engine steady stabiliser bar bushes. They're the original Rover ones. An exhaust manifold downpipe gasket. So, if you're wondering from the last video, am I going to stick an LCB on it, or am I going to stick a standard exhaust back on? I'm going to go back to a standard downpipe. Cost, really? Cost and originality. When I say originality, it's not about keeping it all Rover or anything like that. It's just when it comes to insure it, I don't want to go through that discussion each year. Is it modified? Yes, it's got an LCB on it. All right, we'll stick another 50 quid on your insurance. Do you know what? That my other cars, Vinny's the modified car. I don't want to be paying out extra insurance on all of them. So Vinny's my one for modifying. Sprout I think will be kept pretty much standard and hopefully drive really nicely. And then he says about not modifying, I've got a subframe tower bolt mounting kit, and this is the improvement kit. So it's solid at the top with poly bushes in the middle, and that's meant to be the best of both worlds really. If you go obviously fully solid, yeah, that's what you want for your race car or something like that, because that gives the best steering response. But a lot of noise, lot of vibration. So this kit's sort of the best of both worlds, really. I think that's it. Box is empty, thank God. So that's it. Apologise, I might not put this video out. Actually, I might have waffled on a bit too much, but hope you enjoyed it. I'm ready to put the front end on Sprout. Hopefully, get that done this evening, and then I've got to get the engine off the subframe, clean up the subframe, get that in, then clean up the engine, put that in. So I know I said a long time ago now that Project Sprout be ready for Christmas, and then I sort of retracted that a little bit and said ready for paint by Christmas. We're almost still on track for that. I don't know. Yeah, I reckon over the Christmas break, I've got a few days off. I'll be able to get the last bits finished. Yeah, I think it probably will still be ready for paint at Christmas. So that's all the bodywork done, everything back together, essentially ready for an MOT as well. So we'll see anyway. And where we are with Sprout. So I know Mark Simpson does this in this video, so I thought it'd be good to give a bit of an update as we go. I am about 70 hours into Sprout, so I've put 70 hours worth of work into it. It's probably more than that, but I keep a log of what I've done. You know, you do a lot of faffing around and tinkering around in between, but it's approximately 70 hours. And I have spent, including buying the car, £2,956. So we're still under £3,000 at the moment, but there's still quite a bit to do. I think it will probably end up owing me £4,500 to £5,000, which sounds great, you know, fully restored Mini for £5,000, but that doesn't take into account any of my time, and I will have put in probably 200 hours into it. So we'll see how it goes anyway. I hope you enjoyed this week's update, and catch you again soon. Cheers.